Our final myth is maybe the most famous and influential of them all. It's the story from Valentinus about a divine being called Sophia. Now, her name means wisdom, but our story is all about a terrible, terrible mistake.
So Sophia, one of the lower divine beings, gets this idea to create something all by herself, without her male counterpart. It's a total mockery of how true divine creation is supposed to work, and the consequences are disastrous. She gives birth to this formless abortion, and out of that horrific mistake crawls the ignorant demiurge, who then creates our world. And here's the kicker: the actual substance of our reality, matter, suffering, evil, even the devil himself, is literally formed from Sophia's passion. And by passion, they mean her negative emotional fallout, her terror, her pain, and her dread.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, these are just some really bizarre ancient myths. But this whole way of thinking, this dark, nocturnal theology, it didn't just vanish. In fact, it found a very surprising fan in the 20th century.
Meet the French philosopher Georges Bataille. He was absolutely fascinated by Gnosticism, but specifically by what he called its monstrous, aberrant parts. He didn't care about the divine spark trying to get back to heaven. He was interested in the botched creations, the cosmic mistakes, the things born from error.
Bataille's entire life's work was basically a direct response to this. He called it his Summa Theologica, which is a clever play on Thomas Aquinas' famous Summa Theologica. His whole project was to take these Gnostic myths and rework them into a modern philosophy, a kind of theology for a world with no God, centered on waste, loss, and sacrifice.
And this is where he ends up. For Bataille, taking his cues directly from the Gnostics, the divine isn't something pure and transcendent, floating up in the heavens. No way. God is right here, with us. God is the accidental, the base, the sordid matter that just happened to spew humanity out by chance. Which brings us to one last, lingering thought to leave you with. If the Gnostics and Bataille have a point, if our entire universe is really just a cosmic joke without a punchline, then what are we supposed to do about it? For Bataille, the only sane response to the sheer absurdity of it all was simply irrepressible laughter. A final, defiant laugh in the face of a botched creation.